So first step in solving this inequality is to add 5 to both sides. You're isolating the absolute value portion. So the absolute value of 3x minus 10 is greater than or equal to 4. Now, since it's a greater than or equal to, that means we're going to write an or. We're going to write it two ways. We're going to write 3x minus 10 is greater than or equal to 4, and then 3x minus 10 is less than or equal to negative 4. You flip the sign, and I like to put that on the left side because typically that's going to be the left side. So now solve each one of these separately. 3x is less than or equal to, add 10 to both sides, you get 6. X is less than or equal to 2, or 3x is greater than or equal to 14. X is greater than or equal to 14/3. So there's your answer. Now if you write it in interval notation, notice it's saying that x is less than or equal to 2. Well, first of all, you can kind of draw the grid to help you. So it's going to be a filled in dot, and it's going to go left. And then over here, 14/3 is like 3 2/3. So we'll just write 14/3. But you know it's going to be between 2 and 3. No, 4. Sorry, 4 2/3. 4 2/3. 3 times 4 is 12. Yeah, 4 2/3. So between 4 and 5 is where it's going to be. And it's going to go to the right. So you write this in interval notation, negative infinity, comma, 2 inclusive. The bracket tells you that it's included. The equal to sign means that you have to have that kind of a bracket. Union 14/3, comma, infinity. Here's another example. Notice this has the symbols going the other way. It's saying less than. The absolute value is less than. So we're going to do something a little bit different. First step is add 9 to both sides. So we've got absolute value of 4x plus 3 is less than 14. Now what we do, since it's a less than, is we write the 4x plus 3 right in the middle. We write positive 14 on the right, negative 14 on the left. And now we solve this problem on all three sides of the expression. So it's subtracting 3 from all will give you negative 17 here. It'll give us 11 here and 4x in the middle. Dividing by 4 is going to give us negative 17/4 and 11/4. And so our graph is going to look like it's going to be between, not including. So I'm going to put open circles, and it goes between these two values, negative 17/4, which is negative 4 1/4, and 11/4, which is 2 3/4. But again, I'm just going to write them like that. And the interval notation would be an open bracket, negative 17/4, comma, 11/4. And there's your answer. You don't need to write the union or the intersection or anything. It's just the number. It's just the values between those two. That's called interval notation. So x, you'd maybe write x as an element of, technically, to have it correct.